I tell my matchmaking clients the best clients have an open mind, an open heart, and you believe you're going to meet your person. That's it. I mean, that's a great foundation to get started. It doesn't matter the season, but summer's a great time. I think I saw you out on the beach recently with a group of
Yep.
friends.
I had my 39th birthday. I just turned 39. And I also just recently did, so every year I do a vision board.
Yeah.
And this, and I tell you this, last year I didn't do a vision board, and I had a very rough year last year. I had two breakups, and it's what spawned this podcast because my friend was like, "You're a ding dong when it comes to relationships, but you're so smart about other things. Like, boy, figure it out." And I got to tell you, another thing you said about having that belief and that you will find that other person, because it only takes one. You only really need that. You just need that one person. And when I did my vision board this time, I got very specific. There are specific, like, there's men and men with, like, it's like, yeah, gay couples with kids. And I got very specific in terms of they're playing two men playing video games. Like, I got very specific. And when I look at my vision board, it's the first time I feel so excited. Like, I'm vibrating at a higher frequency. I'm like, oh, I think I'm getting what I was supposed to be doing. And I have faith. I'm on board on that part. I really do think I have that faith there.
I think vision boards are powerful. I've done them as well. I watched folks do them for years, but then I was to a phase of wanting that next chapter, and I started doing a vision board every
Yeah.
year on January 1, and it's powerful because that's believing, it's
It
seeing
is.
yourself in that situation. Even my company's Instagram, we don't show photos of our clients, we don't show our successful couples, we show images of what we want you to see yourself doing,
Mm,
being at the beach with a loved
yeah.
one, having a picnic, doing, a bonfire. So we show those images for you to see yourself in that position with your person, whatever that looks like. It's probably going to look a little different than what you think it is, but that's where the
Sure.
open mind, open heart comes into play.
Open mind, open heart. I'm taking notes as I'm going along. So, I mean, those are two beautiful foundations. Honestly, it's like, all right, cool, Tammy, thank you. I guess we got what we needed. But I just
But
want to take it back. How did you get into like matchmaking and specifically helping, especially focusing on the LGBTQ community?
you bet. Number one question. As a straight ally, I had been divorced, no kids, moved to Austin, Texas, started my life over, was dating organically, but it's a tech
Yeah.
city. I don't pair best with tech. So I
Yeah.
thought, well, I'm going to outsource this. I no longer mow my own lawn or spend my own oil. Yes, I know how to do that. I'm going to outsource this. So I interviewed with a matchmaker. Several matches later, I finally met the man that became my husband. So a couple of
Oh.
years later, it was a gay friend that said,
Yeah.
I wish I could hire your matchmaker. I said, oh, they're going to love you. He said, they don't work with gay singles. I'm like, of
Oh.
course they do. And this was just over a dozen years ago. And
Wow.
when I called and they said, literally, we don't work with gays, click,
Oh.
I called
Oh.
back and said, first of all, do you seriously hang up on a gay or lesbian single if they call to inquire about the, service? And
Yeah.
second of all, I'm going to find out who does, and that way you can refer them out. And I
Mm-hmm.
couldn't find anyone. And I started a research project, a feasibility study, focus group interviews with gay men at my dining room table for 3.5 months, one on one, and designed a company for them, by them, that would be straight ally owned and operated.
Red flag.